I was fucked up when I battled JC, like sick, like real sick. Like I had sinus build up. Yeah, like I couldn't hear out my right ear. So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when they watch that battle, they be like, "Yo, you sound like you was bored." Like I'm like, nigga, I didn't feel like rapping. I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't hear the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't tell if they was reacting or not. So it's just like I really wanted to stop rapping while I was up there, like, and I felt like I was losing, like up there, like I felt like I was losing. It wasn't until I got off the stage and they was like, "Nah, you got that 2-1." Cause I remember I had a conversation. This dude came to me, like, John, I fuck with you, but JC got that. So I was like, yeah, he might have got that. That's exactly what I said to the nigga, and I guess he ended up talking to Jazz. You know what I'm saying, Jazz the rapper, whatever. And Jazz came up to me. And she was like, "Yo, you said JC beat you? I thought you clearly got that." You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, well, that's the case. And I watched it when it dropped. I watched the first round. The audio horrible, the production hard. I'm like, man, I can't watch this shit. Man, I ain't watched this since. I ain't see the whole video. I ain't see the whole battle.
My personal, I remember when I watched it, I watched the first round first at work, like whenever it first dropped. Yeah. And I thought you had that one zip. Yeah. But then I didn't get to finish until last night. Yeah. When I watched it, I thought you won 2-1. I thought you won the first and second. The third round, JC like turned up or whatever, created punchlines. But I thought it was a clear 2-1. So I'm actually surprised to hear you say that you thought, you know, honestly, because you ask people these days, like, I killed him. Right. Like, come on, son. You know?
I feel like that a lot. Like a lot of times I feel like I'll lose in the building, but that just comes with people there not really being able to catch up with what I'm saying until the footage drop. Now they're like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like K-Shine, that battle's a perfect example. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I battled K-Shine, yeah, I remember me and you there, matter of fact, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And after I battled K-Shine, everybody like, K-Shine finished John. Like, of course I felt defeated. Like, I ain't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't understand, like, when you about to battle, it's a whole mood you gotta be in. Like, it's not like we could just go up there and just rap. You gotta be in this mood to put on a performance you wanna put on. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you go in there and you can't get in your zone, it's gonna be hard to perform how you wanna perform. Like, so when I battled JC, I didn't feel right, and then they threw me on stage as soon as I walked in there. And I'm trying to tell them, like, yo, I can't go on right now. Like, I gotta at least watch one battle so I could get in my zone. And they like, ain't nobody else here, John, come on. What you need, 20 minutes? I'm like, what is that going to do? Like, I need to see something to get hyped. And then it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, fuck it. And that's when you got battle. Nah, it wasn't the first battle. It was a battle already, but I got there kind of late. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? So when I got there, my man Saya had already just got done battling. Okay. You know what I mean? They try to throw me right on stage. I'm like, I can't just get up there right now. I don't feel good. I just got out the car. I didn't like what I was wearing, the clothes I was supposed to wear. Everything, it was just last minute. Like, I just snatched them cargos up from the flea market. I ain't have no pants. I had sweats on. I'm not wearing that in the battle. And then, you know what I'm saying, that shirt I had, it's my man clothing line, but he brought a bigger size than what I needed. I didn't feel nothing. Like, I didn't like the way I felt. I ain't had no haircut or nothing. Like, I don't like looking like that for the camera, so I had to battle like that. And then it's a fucking crowd. It's not a URL crowd. That was a sneaker crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if that battle would have happened at Summer Madness 3, it would have been way better than what it was, hands down.
I remember watching, and a lot of the bars and just like even those like kind of in between bars, like double meanings. Yeah. The crowd wasn't catching none of it.
Wasn't.
They were just mad. They were just. I remember from the DNA B Magic, like even with that. They gave more reaction, I think, to that battle, but they were still, they seemed like you really had to reach. You know,
right.
So I felt as though you guys maybe felt like what you're going to say is like, I gotta work for this, because you weren't giving it up.
Yeah. That crowd wasn't a URL crowd. If that was a URL crowd, that battle would have been way different. My third round would have hit way better, because I felt like my third round was crazy. You know what I mean? With that whole stealing and everything, and then, you know what I mean, talking about the whole situation with Smack in 106. If that battle was on at Summer Madness 3, because I remember being at Summer Madness 3, and as the battles is going on, I'm like, yo, I can't wait to rap, because I know the shit that these niggas is saying is not, you know what I'm saying, compared to the shit that I'm about to say. And before I battled him, you know what I mean, before we battled, I switched the rounds around. You know what I mean? Like, just cause I get bored just sitting on my material, like, so I just switch the shit around, like, cause originally the multiple choice was in my first round.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, little shit like that, I felt like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Battle came out, more people liked it than I thought. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I definitely was actually entertained. I remember, because I was going to ask you, since it got canceled, the Summer Madness 3, and you just said that you basically moved some stuff around.
Yeah.
That dancing section, that was really creative in my opinion. Did you come up with that after the Summer Madness 3 cancellation, or did you already have that in your original material?
Nah, I had that in my original material.
Okay.
Like, I had that already. Like, I was planning on taking it out. Cause I kind of felt like it was gonna be kind of corny, but too many people was telling me, it was like, nah, that's dumb funny and this and that. So I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna leave that shit in there then.
All right.
You know what I mean? So.
Well, since we had this talk, you think you're gonna go back and actually watch the battle all the way through?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. You gotta get, cause I'm the type that I don't. A lot of times I don't like my battles as soon as they come out. None of them.
So you don't like to watch the battles,
like when they come out, like I just don't like them. Like some of them I like, but like I gotta watch them like say like a few months down the line. I'll go back and watch my battles and be like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying, like like I was going off. But when I be writing my shit right then and there, sometimes like when I first write, I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Then when I keep going over it, I'm like, it could be better. It could be better. Like you know what I mean. So. I don't really be sure about my shit until I go to these events and I see another nigga battle before me and I'm listening to the shit he got. I'm like, this shit don't compare to the shit I got. Now I got my confidence in my shit all over again. You know what I mean? Then I rap or whatever the case is. Then I still don't like it. Like, like it gotta take months. Then I'll go back and watch it like, oh yeah, I was going off. Now I'm trying to top that performance. Like, you know what I mean? So that's really what it is. Like, I'm never satisfied. Never. It's not one battle. I'm just completely satisfied with my performance.
Not even your Hitman battle?
Not even my Hitman battle.
Damn.
Not even my Hitman battle. And that's the most comfortable I ever felt in a battle. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Niggas be asking me, yo, how did you feel when Hitman was in front of you just going off that first round? I'm like, yo, honestly, I was nervous before the coin, when we get mic'd up and all that, I'm going over my shit to make sure you know, I don't stumble or nothing. In the back of my head, I'm like, I might fuck up. You know what I mean? Whatever the case, while he's rapping and I'm listening, I'm like, yo, I'm about to fuck this nigga up. Like, I swear to God, like I never felt like that any other battle, but for some reason with the Hitman battle, even though he's going off, the crowd going crazy, I'm like if you watch that battle, you see I'm talking shit. Like I rarely do that in my battles, but I just knew. Like the shit I had. Like if y'all going crazy for that, y'all gotta go crazy for the shit that I got.
It's a lot of fans. The guy sold what? About damn near 800,000 the first week. So it's a lot of fans that like Drake singing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's all he gives a damn about.
Yeah, I don't.
Like he's not signed to good music.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at 2 Chainz as my good music brother. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the paperwork scenario of it, but I mean, we're all seasoned artists, man.